I've spent the last decade of my life immersing myself in the real estate industry as a real estate broker and as an entrepreneur. I've encountered hundreds of people both in the industry and out of it. Sales is not an easy industry to be in because it's very competitive. It's very easy to get a real estate license, and there are over 100,000 agents here in the Philippines. So if you're thinking of going into the Philippine real estate industry, how do you stand out? Here are some key strategies to help you achieve this. First, establish credibility. Establishing credibility as a real estate agent is crucial for building trust with clients and ensuring long-term success in the industry. There are several ways to do this. The first is to be a licensed real estate agent or broker. Different countries have different regulations when it comes to practicing real estate. In many countries, practicing real estate requires some form of licensing or certification to ensure that agents meet professional standards and adhere to legal regulations. However, the requirements can vary significantly from one country to another. Countries like Philippines, US, Canada, and Australia will require a license before you can practice. On the other hand, in countries like Mexico and India, there is no federal requirement for real estate agents to be licensed. However, even if a real estate license for brokers or accreditation with PRC for agents is needed in our country to practice, there are still a lot of unlicensed agents in the industry. One reason is because there is a 1:20 ratio when it comes to broker accreditation. In the Philippines, an agent needs to be accredited with a real estate broker to practice. The problem is, according to RESA or the Real Estate Service Act, a real estate brokerage, a company, could only accredit a maximum number of 20 agents per one broker. So because of this provision in Section 32 of RESA, the general interpretation was that every broker could handle only 20 agents. However, it's actually not stated there that there is a limit for individual brokers that are not part of a corporation or partnership because it's specific to corporations and partnerships alone. So I heard that one of the biggest realties in the Philippines has contested PRC with this interpretation and they won the case. So now there is no more limit for agent accreditations with individual brokers. Of course, as a broker, you'll need to confirm this with PRC before you start accrediting your agents under you. But back to being licensed, if you really want to win long-term in the industry and establish your credibility, you need to get licensed as a broker or process your accreditation with PRC as an agent. To be a licensed broker, you'll need to enroll in BSREM, which stands for Bachelor of Science in Real Estate Management. It's a 4-year course, and upon graduation, you can take the real estate broker's exam. If you also want to be an appraiser, you can take the appraiser's exam as well. To be a licensed agent or an accredited agent, you will need to compile the needed requirements. So it includes 10-unit CPD and submit it at PRC along with the rest of your requirements. So for the whole process, you can check out my vlog about how to be a licensed agent in the Philippines over here. I'll also put the link in the description. Next is know your craft. So to establish your credibility, you must actually know what you're doing. So you need to know the product and the process. You can't fake it till you make it because clients are smart and they can tell if you really know what you're doing or not. Mastery is key to not only building credibility, but also being a successful real estate agent that can close deals consistently. This is why top agents often have focus projects or a focus area. This means that in a city, they will focus on only a handful of projects, like 2 or 3 projects that they focus on marketing and selling, or they only focus on one city, usually the city where they reside in. For instance, an agent who's based in Cagayan de Oro will often only focus on projects located in this city. It is very rare for agents to handle projects in multiple cities unless they have partner agents in those cities as well that are familiar with the projects there. When I started in the industry, I used to focus only on Cagayan de Oro, but then we decided to go out of our comfort zone and expand to VisMin and some areas in Manila. So now, our team handles pre-selling condo projects all over the Philippines. So although it's not easy to handle a lot of projects, it can be done as long as you have the right partners in place. That being said, I'm actually looking for partner agents or brokers in cities that I'm handling like Makati, Cebu, Bohol, Palawan, Davao, Iloilo, and Bacolod. Because lately, I've been getting a lot of messages on WhatsApp, emails from clients almost every week wanting me to list their property in all of these cities. And since we're still in the process of building our team, I don't have people in place yet in these cities that can handle listings. So, as much as I want to help, I've had to turn down these clients for now. But if I had a reliable partner based in these cities, I would be able to refer these listings and also buyers to them, since I also get lots of inquiries in different cities all over the Philippines. So if you're interested in working with me to help these clients, then send me an email or message me on WhatsApp. Professional online presence. Having a strong professional online presence is critical to building credibility and is also a great way to generate leads. This is our strength in the Zeta Group. Since we have an in-house media team, we are able to create content daily that reach clients all over the world. We invested in premium equipment like wide-angle lens, full-frame cameras, a drone. We have 2 videographers now, a writer, an executive assistant that makes sure that our content is done the way I like it. I'm also a writer myself and the main content creator of our brand. We currently have 12,000 subscribers on YouTube, and we're also on all the big social media platforms like TikTok, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook. Currently, we are in the process of working on our website to consolidate all the information we are putting out so our audience can either watch, listen, or read the info. However you want to consume the information, it will be there for you since we have both written content and a video embedded in the post. So by the time this video is launched, the website will probably be done. And don't worry because I'll take you on a tour and show you how to use the website. Part of having a strong online presence is to do personal branding. So we have a brand book to ensure that the logo and colors are consistent across all platforms and marketing materials. A well-established personal brand fosters trust and credibility. Clients are more likely to engage with professionals who project confidence, expertise, and reliability. Consistently presenting yourself as knowledgeable and dependable across various platforms and interactions reinforces client perceptions and builds long-term trust. Consistency in personal branding ensures that your name becomes synonymous with certain standards and expertise. When your branding is coherent and uniform across all your platforms, like your social media, website, business cards, it creates a memorable and recognizable identity. This recognition can lead to top-of-mind awareness where potential clients or partners think of you first when they need the services you offer. Here at the Zeta Group, we focus on mid-market to high-end real estate in key cities all over the Philippines, and these are the projects we focus on our marketing platforms. So second is have good character. A great way to stand out from the crowd is to show good character and have integrity. You may be a great salesperson, but if your character is questionable, you won't last long in this industry. Or any industry for that matter. People do business with people that they trust. So if you try to cheat or lie your way to closing a deal, you might make money now, but they won't deal with you again in the future. So honesty and transparency are 2 of our core values. We are honest and transparent with clients about the buying or the selling process, potential challenges, and also give them realistic outcomes. We will really tell you how it is, lay it to you straight, and be transparent, like in every step of the process. We won't promise that it's always going to be a bed of roses because problems can happen, and that's the reality. But what we can promise you is that we will be there guiding you throughout the entire process from start to finish. So I don't only help clients buy or sell property. As a real estate consultant, I also share my knowledge on the local real estate market, including current listings, pricing trends, and neighborhood features. Third, have a unique selling proposition, your USP. Agents are a dime a dozen. Since there are over 100,000 agents in the Philippines, both licensed and unlicensed, how can you make buyers remember you? To stand out, you need one other identity aside from being a real estate agent. So I actually read this in Ryan Serhan's latest book, Brand It Like Serhan. For example, you're an agent and a fitness enthusiast. So aside from real estate, you love working out, hanging out with people who work out, or you're a real estate agent and a coffee expert. So you know the best kind of beans to use, how to make coffee, and you can mix all the coffee flavors known to man. So your identity as an agent will bring you business, while your other identity, what you enjoy doing during your free time, will make you relatable. As for me, I've had an alternate identity for years, and reading this from Ryan Serhan's book was an affirmation that I was on the right path. So I am both a real estate broker and a content creator. I create real estate content and post them on my main platform, which is YouTube, and also upload content on my social media platforms. So this is my unique selling proposition, and it has allowed me to be very visible online and also stand out from the rest. It is also a powerful lead generating tool. As my channel has grown, I've been getting more and more inquiries and closing more deals through YouTube. In fact, because of my content, I recently got a listing, which is a hotel villa in Palawan, a boutique hotel. And the owner has offered to fly our entire media team to Palawan this July to shoot the property, all expenses paid. So he wanted it to be exclusively listed to me as well. So all other agents who may have clients will just need to coordinate with me for viewings. By implementing these strategies, you can build and maintain a strong reputation as a credible and reliable real estate agent, leading to greater client satisfaction and sustained success in the industry. So again, the three things that will allow you to stand out in this industry are: first, establish credibility. So you need to be a licensed real estate broker or accredited agent, and also to actually know your craft. This will go a long way in building client confidence and establishing your credibility as an agent. You also need to have an online presence, because a strong online presence will be able to draw more people to you and build credibility as well. Second is to have good character, because no matter how great you are as a salesperson, if you cannot be trusted, then you won't last long in this industry or in any other industry for that matter. And third is have a unique selling proposition. What is the one thing that you have that other agents don't have? You need to have a USP to stand out from the rest. And that's it for today's vlog. I hope you learned something new. And if you did, hit subscribe if you like content like this. And again, I'll see you in my next video.